Ba-da-bum. Ba-da-ba-dum. Ba-da-ba-dum. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-ba-dum-ba-dum. Da-da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Streaming against Zamasu with the not fused fighters team. Post a link. Let's grab the thumbnail for it. Hello, hello! Long time no see. Alright. Let's get these baton going real quickly. It do be who you think it is, if who you think it is me. Alright. Let's grab... Bam, bam. There. 20. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, there we go. Hello, Junior. How's it going? I am doing swell. Thank you very much. Alright, let's go ahead and get started with the first run then. Yeah, I'm gonna miss this baton too. I've gotten... How many of these have I gotten? Let's see here. So I have 7 of non-stickers. So I'm at 848 of the manga stickers. And it's so annoying. All the bosses are mostly tech. And so I have like a bunch of fizz and tech ones that are just building up while Int's suffering. It's kind of funny. What team am I gonna use for Omega? Hold on. For Omega, I have this team set up. But today I'm just gonna be using the not fused fighter team to kind of get like a baseline. Okay, this is the team I'm most familiar with. Let's go ahead and do that. I'll do Omega maybe tomorrow, maybe day after, something like that. Yeah, this is the first baton I've done in a while just because of how free it is. Tech LR Broly. Maybe that could be its own thing. Alright. Let's go ahead and hop on in. Oh wait, this is the Blue Goku team. I meant to do the Golden Frieza one. There we go. Okay, take one. Golden Frieza 7th anniversary LRs. Alright. Okay. Alright, cool. Let's do this. Target Zamasu, of course. Grab some more of them. Yeah, because I'm going to want to heal a little bit here since Golden Frieza is going to be the one tanking. So, let's see how it goes. We do not have a lifeline in slot 7 for the turn 3 fusions. So that is something to take note of. Alright, so Black did not super Frieza, which means he's going to be supering one of the 7th anniversary LRs. Zamasu can super Golden Frieza, that's fine, he'll live. We do not have a lost condition turn 3, because turn 3 we can exchange into Gogeta, and Gogeta is going to be able to give enough defense support to the LR gods in slot 3, so that we have 0 chance of losing. So, we're good. We have no worries, and this will give us UI's Revive, along with 4-coup Transformation. Yep, we are good to go. Alright, we won. We're good to go. We just won. So, Yeah. It's kind of funny how that works. Yep, W team. We are good to go already. And now it's just sitting through the 7th anniversary LR's animations for 20 minutes. Because I wish they didn't give them so many additionals and kind of just like, I don't know. I wish they had like massively stacking. No, I'm not turning on animations. I wish we could skip super attacks. What about turn 3 gods? We'll be fine. Gogeta's going to give them enough defense support. Because remember, the thing about the 7th anniversary LRs is that they have 0% phase 2 defense. And LR Gogeta is giving 230% phase 2 defense support. The LR gods, even if they get supered by the Rose, will be completely fine. I don't know how you lost 5 times in a row with the team. I mean, here's the thing. There is loss conditions with the team, so if you just get very unlucky with starting rotations over and over again, yeah, you could lose multiple times in a row. But it's not going to be common, in my opinion, that happens. But yeah, if you're unlucky, it can happen. AGL 4Q didn't dodge 3 out of 5 times. Yeah, that'll do it too. But like, if you're in a situation where you keep on getting Golden Frieza turn 1, and he gets supered by both over and over again, yeah, that's toast. And they take 0 here. Yep, my goats. Alrighty. Let's see, how do we want to play out this rotation? I want to float off the 4s here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do UI in slot 1 and 4Q in slot 2. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So we move UI into slot 1. Who's the guy who didn't know that you could do that? Change up your rotation with the Great Ape. That's so funny. Like, that's part of the reason why 4Q is so great against this fight. You can change up your rotation however you like. You also found lack of HP due to awfully the UI screwing you over multiple times. I'm not sure it's really... I can't recall a time that screwed me over, because in the times that I have died with this team, it's usually because someone gets sniped by like a 1.2 million super. A little bit extra HP isn't going to save me there. Alright, have a go on LR Tech Broly. Thanks for stopping by. I think we've got this run in the bag. I don't see a real scenario where we lose here. I take that back. I do see a scenario where we lose here. Turn 4, AGLUI, he's not going to have his revive condition because we're going to heal with Gogeta. Okay, that can be a lose condition. I should have floated UI if I wanted to go for the guaranteed win here. I should have floated UI. That was a mistake. Oh well, we can just hope that UI gives us the dodges that we need, because he's the GOAT. And UI is locked too. Oh well. So let's see here. How do we want to play this one out? Yeah, I think we play it like this. Just leave the rotation as is. Make sure to get orbs with you, because we want to get the super attack 24 key. And with them, that works. Okay. Wrath Broly, no leader skill. I don't even have Wrath Broly. I didn't pull for him. He's a fraud. It's so funny when everyone was like, oh, he's not even in game yet. How can you tell he's a fraud? And then he drops in game and everyone's just pointing at him. Yeah, it's almost like, wow, we can tell what a unit's doing if we have their kit. Big surprise. Ooh. Festival Merchant. Yeah, and Fest isn't even that hard before. Yeah, it wasn't hard before GDC, and now it's just super easy. And he has an active. Oof. Poor Blue Evolution Vegeta. It's so weird that he doesn't have an active. He got screwed over. Poor Jeets. I don't know. I don't know what gained you your reputation. I don't remember. I think it was. It is a good card art. I will give that. It is a good card art. Let's see, how do we want to play this next turn out? I don't think there's a way for us to play this next turn out where we get UI with his revive condition. So UI might just fail us next turn. That is a loss condition. Use LR Golden Freddy. That is not a unit in this game. Alright, Tech Gods in slot 3. So here's what we do. I guess we could leave the rotation exactly like this. Let Gogeta go slot 1. Yeah, we can do this. Sometimes I wish Gogeta didn't have the full heal, but it is what it is. Let's do this. HLUI won't sail. True, true. He's the GOAT for a reason. Alright. And that works for the gods. Cool. Should be good to go. Dodge. They won't take anything pre-super. Give all the orbs to Tech Gods. No, 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 no. We are not doing that. Gogeta. Would be nice if Zamasu supers Gogeta here, although I don't want Zamasu to die here because then we're just going to be buffing. Ooh, that is not something I thought about. We're going to be buffing Rose here if we kill Zamasu, and Gogeta's probably going to kill Zamasu. I mean, we're probably going to be buffing Black a bunch here. This is not a situation I've actually encountered before when running this team. We might lose here, actually. Yeah, Gogeta's doing a lot of damage. I did not take that in consideration. We'll still be fine if Rose supers Gogeta here. But in the event that Rose supers the gods, we're building him up a ton here. Okay, that was a mistake. Okay, I made a misplay. The heck? Okay. Yeah, there is a loss condition. My bad. I have made a mistake. Because this is turn 2 gods. Against built-up Rose. And Zamasu was alive at the start of the turn. I haven't seen Zamasu die that fast with this team in I don't think ever, but this is the first. Okay. Rose, please super here. Okay. Well, the gods are probably dead. Damn it. Wow. I did make 2 misplays, but the first misplay doesn't really matter here. Yeah, made a mistake. Oh well. It is what it is. They dodge it. True. They do have dodge. Yeah. Yeah, turn 2. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have actived with Gogeta. Yeah. Oh well. Dodge? Nope. How much does this do? That's funny. Okay. Man, I thought we had that in the bag. Oh well, it is what it is. Take 2. Who we got in slot 7? Gogeta. Okay. Alright. We do this. Tech Broly would have dodged. Uh-huh. How much dodge do my gods have? Level 12 dodge. I could put some more on them at some point. See, if I wasn't streaming, they would have dodged. What do you mean people confuse you with it? He's talking about the other Tech Broly, not Wrath Broly. And now we have to sit through these supers again. So the lost condition here is Forku failing to dodge. Yeah, Tech Broly did have some pretty bad luck. Kind of funny. Yep. I think Forku takes nothing from a normal against Rose, but okay, that's fine. And dodge it. Cool. Alright, we dodged everything. So now we need Frieza to not get double supered. LR and Broly. I don't know about that. I don't know about Imp Broly having a comeback. Uncontrolled Power would need, I don't know, a lot of support for him, because I don't think he's tanking any good hits. Yeah, I don't see Imp Broly come back until ZZA. Oof. Darn McDonald's. Mickey D's. There's the dodge, but not when we needed it. Alright, cool. Thank you for being nice, Zamasu. That's funny. Yep, go ahead and heal. We'll do a very low 5.9 million attack stat. Slot 0 God's dodge. You lost? Yeah, I could see how you would lose from that. Not getting below the HP threshold. Yeah, it sucks sometimes. Would have had Forku next turn. AGLUI is on the team. He's got his revive. Very helpful. I think we should be good after Rose does the AoE. When is he AoEing? Hopefully it's after his super attack. Make sure we're really below the HP threshold. Alright. When's the AoE? Okay. Looks like it's the first one. I can't really tell. It was kind of glitching out there. Both of the supers are going to be on AGLUI. That's funny. And we dodge it. Alright, cool. He super before the AoE. Perfect. And AoE. Frieza? Ah, he double digit tanked it. Oh well. So we cannot get 4Q's revive condition. Really? Are we really about to lose twice because of turn 3 gods and just miss? There wasn't a misplay there. Maybe I should have put Golden Frieza in slot 2, but I think that would have been a little dangerous. We're just getting unlucky. Huh. Seriously? I put them in slot 1 because how many times he was attacking in slot 2. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Wow. I start streaming and everything just goes wrong. That's hilarious. Oh well. Alright, we'll lock in for the next ones. That's funny. Watch, 4Q is... Yeah, it's because you're here, but... I knew he was going to get locked in slot 1. I knew that was going to happen. And we have Golden Frieza next turn in slot 3. He's going to get locked in slot 3. I just know it. Man, this is funny. Alright, good. He dodged it at least. He dodged it. Nah, 3Q's fine. He's gonna dodge this, and we'll be good to go. Yep. We're good to go. Don't doubt 3Q. Why are they both targeting 3Q? They hate him. Alright, thank you. That's funny. That's so funny. The second I start streaming, everything goes wrong. Gotta love it. Oh well. Yeah, my free coup is related to HLUI. Yeah, targeting Rose is not a good call with LR Rose. He cannot tank. And he has no tech to do anything against supers. Alright. I have not seen your runs. I saw like the results, like it was 3 and 5, but I did not see if you posted any like video runs. Okay. I think we do this. I think this is the best call. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. I'll make sure to heal up. Bad orbs? Oh well, it is what it is. They don't need to get all their supers in. Alright, hopefully Rose does not super here. Zamasu can. I prefer, we just need them to not both super here. That's the loss condition here. If they both decide to super Golden Frieza. If only one of them supers Golden Frieza, we're golden. Ha, funny. Okay. Alright, cool. I think we're good to go then. We do need to take... I was expecting us to take a little bit more damage there. I put defense equips on him for this stream, and now he's taking less than he usually does. Yeah, next rotation doesn't look great now because of that. I'm getting very unlucky. The team lasts at RNG once you're below 77% HP. But people love just taking everything I say out of context. It is what it is. Oh yeah, Twitter's gonna love this. I'm sure people on Twitter are gonna be laughing their heads off. And you know what? I'm laughing too. I'm here having a good time. If they want to clown on me, go for it. They're gonna clown on me no matter what anyway, because I already lost twice. We might take a little bit here. Since they didn't get the extra super, they would have taken a little bit from that super attack. But they dodged it. We would have won there if the gods didn't dodge. Great. Oh well. Yeah, I am not getting good luck in these runs. I might have lost because of the gods dodging there. Yeah, everything's just going wrong. That's crazy. It happens though. It does indeed happen. No, I absolutely can still survive this rotation. I just need Rose to not super attack the 4s in slot 2, and then I need 4Ku to dodge a super attack. Or Rose could even super the 4s in slot 1. That's fine as well. Alright, we're good. We are good to go. We are good to go. Just like needed a little bit of luck there to counter our bad luck from the rest of the past 2 runs. Yeah, I think that's victory now then. Because we have HLUI revive next turn, and then everyone's transforming, so we're good to go. Nice ratio. Oh, shut up. Freeren's better than Fern. Freeren is the better character. Sorry, not sorry. Well, we're below 77% HP. And he doesn't take anything post-super. So we're good. Really? Gogeta is someone that's locked? That's annoying. Oh well. We can save the fist. Let's do this. Might as well Gogeta active here. Kill Zamasu for sure. Full heal. Nah, we don't need to active with the AGLUI. Abu. No, just Aku. Abu's long-lost twin. Yeah, Zamasu's dead here. And then we just have the double 7th Annies facing off against built-up Rose. Yeah, we're good to go. Active with AGL would have won the game. No. I am trying to get a win screen with AGL UI against Rose. I've gotten it against Zamasu, just not against Rose. I want to get, like, the clip of the full active of AGL UI killing Rose. Alright, cool. We dodge. Even if we didn't dodge, we just revive. Alright, how's it going, bub? Yeah, I don't think we have a loss condition at this point. AGL UI revives here if he gets hit, and then the transform 7th anniversary LRs can't die, so we'll be good to go. The gods could die if they don't dodge Rose's super attack, but we can just use the scouter and not put them where the super attack is, so we'll be good to go. Because the LR blues do die to a built-up Rose super attack if they eat it, even with the 77% damage reduction. If they only stack for one turn, they're toast. So, we keep that in mind. Alrighty. Now it's just clean up. I don't know what else to add in here. We're just good to go. W damage. Yep, AGL UI is the go. Please let this hit. Please let this hit. I want to see how much damage it does. Damn it. Oh well. Okay, who's done more? I think the friend has. The friend's done 8, yeah. Let's see where the super attack is. Slot 1. Alright, we can counter that then. Ba-da-da-da. Now I'll transform with the blues. Grab 7 orbs. There we go. 40 mil. Maybe. I can calc that out real quickly, actually. Let's see here. How much would that super attack have done? Because Rose, he was probably fully built up, right? So that means he had a super attack stat of 26.25 million. Multiply that by the class offense, so 1.15. That would have done 30.18 million damage. So, would have done a lot. Really? We didn't counter? Come on. Lame. So lame. We should have countered that. That should have countered. We're missing a lot of dodges. Just a lot of bad luck. Oh well. It is what it is. At least we get to listen to the amazing OST. Gotta love it. How many attacks does it take for Rose to be fully built up? 10. Takes 10 hits. He builds up 30% each time, up to 300%. SJ for Gogeta and missing the counter post C for name better combo. Let's see here. STR blue Goku and failing the 80% dodge. But at least when Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta misses the counter, he still lives and is just fine. when Goku misses the dodge, he dies. Let's get a little bit of extra damage in here. Ensure our victory. Yeah, those are hard-hitting normals. I guess the damage from the Great Ape isn't that significant, but oh well. We don't want Rose to live on like 2 HP. We'll get whatever we can. An additional would be good. Additional? No additional. Okay. How much does this do? This is probably not how much UI would take, but multiply this by 1.5. Okay, so yeah, around 30,000. 30 million, sorry. Ah, damn it. Come on, Gogeta. Can't finish your own party. Oh well. We win. W. Yep. There we go. I wish we could have gotten the KO screen. Oh well. I wish this had a KO screen. Rather than just ending on that. Like, imagine if it was like that one shot of Daima Forku after he used the Kamehameha. That would have been cool. With, like, the hands glowing and everything. That would have been neat. Alright. Run number 4. Let's hope the luck gets a little better. Okay. If we can move Frieza into slot 2. Oh, whoops. Oh, well. Vegeta. At least we didn't have to sit through the LR Gods intro. That one sucks, in my opinion. Golden Frieza gets locked, because of course he does. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to keep mine slot 1, make sure we grab as many orbs as possible, minimize the damage they take if they eat the super attack so that Golden Frieza has plenty of HP to survive a super attack with. Alright. If Golden Frieza gets super by both here, that's kind of just GG's, unfortunately. It's unfortunate he got locked, but it is what it is. We have about 25% loss chance here, I believe. Because they have about a 50% chance for their last attack to be the super attack. Once you go into adding up the chances that they super everywhere else. It's pretty likely that either one will super back there, about a 25% chance that both will. Golden Frieza can survive either, but he dies to both. That's the condition with Golden Frieza. So we have a 75% chance to be fine here. And Golden Frieza also does have a lot of dodge. Like, I gave him a lot of dodge, so there's that. Okay, we are good. We are good to go. No worries. Cool. Wow, he took damage. I guess they don't have any links up. That is true. And no support. I'm actually shocked they took damage there. That's surprising. But yeah, no links, no support, nothing. Did they fail to get the hidden potential additional too? Probably did. Oh well. Bum, bum, bum. I'm a little sad we didn't get to float either of the 4s here because I would have liked to have one of them with SJ4 Gogeta, but it is what it is. And if Zamasu supers... Oh, okay. So it looks like we are not going to have guaranteed revive next turn, which we're not going to need, but then we won't have guaranteed Forku on turn 3. So we do need to take a little bit of damage next turn. Oh, never mind. We're good. Cool. That's right, because that's a post-super normal. Makes sense. Alright, here we go. And we have the revive if we need it. Yes. Alright, cool. Which, we shouldn't need it. We're good to go. I think that's GG's at this point. I'm not sure we have a loss condition. Because no one's going to be able to get super next turn. Because we're going to use Forku grade 8. And then the turn after, we have Transformed Gods, 100% Dodge Gogeta, and Dragon Fist turn. So yeah, we're good to go. Very sweet. That's the second win. This could be a long stream. Jeez. This is going to be a very long stream. Yeah, this is a win. It's just a matter of letting it play out now. So many super attacks from the 7th Annies. We need 4 times speed. Please. And you know another easy that's coming up, the 8th anniversary LRs, they're also going to be super attacking a ton. We really need more than just 2x speed. Please. Having to sit through both the 8th Annie and 7th anniversary LRs animations. Oh boy. Please, Dokkan. Please, Zamasu. Give us at least 3x speed. I don't want to sit here doing 20 minutes per run. Especially if we get longer content that's more than like 5 turns. Alright. Rosé should super here, I think. Yeah, there it is. And a skip summon button. I'm not sure that's as necessary. Maybe for, like, truth. I don't know. I feel like summoning doesn't take that much time. You can kind of just spam tap through it. Plus, with skip summon, you miss, like, all the fake outs and whatnot. Alrighty. That's fine. Oh yeah, they were both on last turn, weren't they? How many supers did you do? 4. Yeah, he failed the additional. That's funny. Oh well. They're locked. Okay. So we do this. And we move them. There we go. I floated HLUI. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Skip animations for HL3Q specifically. No. Skip summon would help. 0.001% play race. Yeah. Skip button for summoning isn't really that much of a biggie. The repetitive super attack thing isn't that more. Yeah. Just the repetitive supers, like units like the 7th anniversary LRs that like super 5 times a turn. It gets old. AGLG4 with coins, torn between building him offensively and defensively. I'm assuming you only have him 55%, so I'm going to say defensively. I'm not sure how well he tanks at 55%. I know he can take damage from some of the harder hitting normals. And he's already doing a ton of damage as is. No crit, obviously, but if he's at 55%, you can't really put that potential into him, so that doesn't matter. Ba-da-da. Alright, OG-chan. I personally don't mind that animation playing every time. I like it. The animation. We are good here, yeah? What's Rosé's normal at? Let's see here. 1250 times 1.5 times 1.3, since we did build him up a little bit, brings him to 2.437. We multiply that by 0.7 since we still have guard, and multiply that by 0.9 for the 10% damage reduction support. Okay, yeah, we're good. Cool. Yeah, we're good. Perfect. I think we might take a little bit here. Nope. Alright. Cool. There's another gacha I play that doesn't have the skip summon. The only other gacha I play, Battle Cats, it doesn't have skip summon. Yep, 12 Super's coming up. Brace yourself. Bum, ba da bum, ba da 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 da. And this will Mega Charge, just actives next turn. Beautiful. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Alrighty. We got an additional, very cool. Like I said, AGLUI's cousin. Or whatever I said. He's related to AGLUI. Gotta love dodge. Yeah, please give us faster speed. I have nothing to talk about. Alright. Who's locked? Gogeta is. We leave the rotation as is then. Because if Gogeta slot 3, if Rosé Super's here, there, we're going to do a lot of damage. Alright, let's do this. That should do a decent amount of damage since we did get the 2-turn support. Yeah. Oh, and that just kills. Cool. They're gonna attack break the attack at the end. They're just gonna attack break it, damn it. We can't get the counter there, if that's where the super is. I could just still sack with the gods. Yeah, because they're not going to take anything from the AoE. Sure. Let's be silly. Alright. You're not accounted for whatever happens next. I'll do the math to be sure. Because Rosé's been hit once, I believe. Yeah, from the counter. He's been hit once. Let's see here. 1250 times 1.5, since Zamasu was still alive. Multiply that by 1.3. So that's a 2.4. Yeah, divide by 2. We're good. And just in case he supers first, bringing it to a 3.6 million super, we divide that by 2. Yep, we're good. No matter what, we're good. Cool. Alright, let's fist. Get that OST going. By the way, while that was playing, I realized that that's building up black another time. I did the math again for the AoE. We're good. So, no need to worry. We'll just greed out some more stacks with the gods for the funds. Yeah, it was good. We actually built him up twice there instead of just the one time. I was calculating for if we only hit him once, but we hit him 3 times so far when he did the AoE. But the AoE before the super, so we were super in the clear. How much would he have done fully built up with that AoE, just out of curiosity? Okay, even if it was fully built up, we would have been fine. As long as it was pre-super. They would have taken around 600k from the AoE. And that's with Zamasu still alive too. So, like what you would see against Omega. Yeah, they would still live. I love this OST. It's so good. I think we might kill here. Yeah, we kill here. Cool. Nah, this OC is good. I like this OC better than this intro. We do need to remember to turn animations off before the next run. Just getting that changed since... Yep, there it is. There's the victory. Turn 4 counter. Very cool. Bum bum bada. Alright. Good to go. On to run 5. What did I do first to 5? Hello, hello. Welcome back. Oh no, you're back. That means that I'm gonna start having bad luck again. I lose twice. First time was a misplay. Second time was just bad luck. Leave the stream. Leave the stream right now. Can we ban Tech Broly from the stream? The second you show back up, this happens. No. I think you're just the bringer of bad luck, Tech Broly. I think you. Yeah, the second you join, they're all turn 1, and I had no lifeline in slot 7. That is hilarious. Yeah, leave. Go away. Bruh. That's funny. That is funny. Yeah, this is all your fault. Yeah, the dodge units are turn 2, and Golden Frieza, he can't tank both supers. Alright, I need to think for a second of what I'm going to do. No, because here's the thing. We might have a win condition here. It's not over till it's over. And we do have dodge after all. It's not over till it's over. And we're going until 5, by the way, by your recommendation. It's first to 5. I was hoping that was going to be a super attack. Yeah, everything's going wrong this run, because Tech Broly's here. That's unfortunate. Bound to happen eventually, though. But man, this luck is awful. Oh, as in 5 runs only. Yeah. It's funny that Tech Gogeta has been the result of 0 losses. It's just all been terrible luck with the 7th Annie Lars. That's really unfortunate. And the key was awful too. Yeah, we're not going to get many additionals here because of bad key. And then they'll be at lower defense next turn as well. Great. And a normal, just what I need. Alright. This might do a little bit. Yeah. At least that puts us in 4Q range. And then we can have 4Q's 2-turn support up. So we can do that. Yeah, we'll be able to do that for next turn. Which means Golden Frieza is going to tank a bit better. Okay. And then we just need to hope that we get some good dodges. There's a super attack. We should be tanking nothing here, I think. Post super. Although we did take a little bit last time, I think. Yeah, 115. Okay. That's fine. Wow. It's kind of funny how bad the luck's been. Let's get a little bit of healing in there. Let's grab those. And make sure we have some AGL orbs to heal with. Yeah, there we go. Cool. That fell perfectly. No, not this time around, unfortunately. Because rotations are terrible. They're the worst possible rotations we could have gotten. These are the worst possible rotations to start the team with. So this is literally worst case scenario. We have to rely on dodge. I mean, hey, worst case scenario possible does happen every now and then. It's a low chance, but it does happen. I have not had enough time. I've been working on a big project for university for the past year. And so that's been eating up a ton of my time, and it was due yesterday. And so for the past month, I have been mostly focusing on that and trying to get that done. So now that that's done, I'll be able to do other stuff more. Like, it's the only reason I'm able to stream right now, and it's why I'll be drawing more again soon. I've just been extremely busy with that project. Bum bum. Yeah, Twitter laughs at everything I do. If this run went 5-0, Twitter would still find some reason to laugh at it. It's just how it is. It's for a class called Senior Design. Yeah, let's do that. It's basically we take a project, we take like a project goal, and we make something for it. Crazy how this terrible luck showed up the moment you start screaming. I mean, yeah, that is how it goes. That's just how it goes sometimes. I mean, watch, when I do the Omega stream, what's going to happen is all of a sudden all the runs are going perfect and like all the rotations are constantly exactly what you want them to be. And it's like, oh wow, this team is actually really good from the start. And it's like, okay, I see how it is. When I'm doing it by myself, that I get terrible luck. But when it's other people are watching, oh, all of a sudden all the luck is on my side all of a sudden. And it's just how it is. That's what I keep the log for, to keep like perspective on stuff. Because yeah, this is only, what, 10 runs at most? 9 runs, actually, technically, at most. Which, that isn't too many in the grand scheme, but it is runs. I'll be logging these. Bum. Alright. Time for the turn of truth. Well, looks like the 4s are definitely going to get supered. Do they have dodge? They have level 6 dodge. Great. Yeah, we're just screwed. Everything goes wrong. Yeah, we're probably dead here. There's nothing we can do. Attack placements are terrible. Rotation's terrible. Everything went wrong that could possibly go wrong here. The only win condition here is that the gods eat both the supers and they dodge both. That's really it, honestly. Yeah, everything went wrong. It's all Tech Broly's fault. He showed up and all of a sudden, everything went wrong at once. Very rare to happen, but it does. What are the odds of 95% win rate? Team losing 3 out of 5 runs? I can actually calculate that real quickly. Let's see here. Out of 5 runs. It's roughly, I believe it's around a 0.5% chance. So it's a rate of pulling it's a rate of pulling a featured unit. So I basically just pulled Goma off a single with this luck. So like, it does happen. That's hilarious. I should have done a single. Yeah, I should have done a single. No, it's between like an 80 to 90% win rate, I'd estimate. It's all Tech Broly's fault. Yeah, this is hilarious. Yeah, no. I like this. That's victory right there. We won. So, we're good to go. That's a win. Unless I make an egregious misplay, we've already won. Because we have AGLUI next turn, and then 4Ku transforms turn 3. So, we're good. Tech on afraid of getting double super boost stamina, but we have HLUI's revive, so that wouldn't even matter. We're just good. Yeah, we have revive. Like I said, unless I make an egregious misplay, we've won. We've got all the help we need. We got all the lifelines that we need. That's it. Yep. So no worries whatsoever. Water. Yum. HLUI might outage the 8th and ELR EZAs. Yeah, he might. I think he's going to have niche usage until his super EZA. And then he'll be back in the top 5. What I have for lunch? A sandwich. I will be doing the Omega stream. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. And I'll be doing the same format and everything. I already showed off the team earlier that I'm going to be using for Omega, but yeah, I'll be doing Omega at some point after this. Now the Forge are going to take a little bit from the super attack here, because I did hold back on Ki with them on purpose, just in case Zamasu did not super in slot 0. Because I want them to take a little bit of damage to get us below the HP threshold. So we should take, what? Yeah, 200k? Cool. I hope Golden Frieza gets supered in the back. Would be funny. Alright, we got our Dragon Fist, and we got the additional super. Cool. And we don't need to worry about crit. You're not going to be coaching it. That's a guaranteed 0-5. Alright, well, I expect you to be here in VC, or in the chat when I do the Omega run, Broly. I'll just follow your advice. Or, no, we need Truth in the chat. Since he's, like, been dogging me on Omega and Rose. Like, alright, Truth, tell me what to do. You'll try. Alright. Yeah, it looks like both the supers are going to be against Golden Frieza. Hilarious. Now, there's a small chance that we live the turn, because Golden Frieza, I do have built full dodge. So if we dodge both of the attacks, we're good to go. Dodge? Nope. Oh well. Cool.
Mada 終わりじゃねえぞ。17号やベジータ。それに他のみんながオラに託してくれたんだ。その思いにかけても、ここで一歩も引くわけにはいかねえ。
What do you mean this isn't going well? This is going exactly to plan. And then we lose HP, and now we get 4Q. All according to Cake. Yeah, that works. What would we debate about? Best girl. I don't know. Not the run, just in general. Yeah, I've been having some very bad luck with this. Like, generationally bad luck. It's kind of funny, actually. Everything was just going wrong. But this run's going good. We're not going to lose here. I don't think we can. STR cooler debate. Oh, cooler. STR cooler. What a fraud. Which one? LR? Because the LR's a fraud. He was always a fraud. Oh yeah, let's drop an AGL, or sorry, an STR LR unit who's not very good defensively against a boss that's AGL. Amazing design. Oh, and his defense is based off of him getting his medium chance to be additional supers. Fantastic. Gotta love it. Final fraud cooler. Give me Whis, give me Usher. Give me medium chance of super or I retire. Yeah, no big bad bosses slot ones. Oh, then you have the fraud that was the STR Easy A, who wanted to be on rotation so that he could build up in time for the final phase, but didn't have any slot 1 partners to build up next to. You have the STR Easy A that wants to be on rotation to build up, and you have the LR that wants to be on rotation to build up. And neither of them were a slot 1 unit, so you were sacrificing one of them, no matter what, and they were just terrible synergy. I hated those STR coolers. What frauds. Yeah, at least he looked pretty. Yeah, he looked pretty with that KO screen. Game over. Over and over and over again. Oh yeah, let's drop units that need to attack first before they're able to tank against a boss that has an AoE super attack. Yeah, that's absolute cinema. Surely I have nothing negative to say about Texi, but yeah, no, he was good. Best Carnival ever? No, best Carnival ever is this dude right here. AGL4Q. Maybe. Let's hear. What are the carnivals? Gogeta, Gammas. Future Gohan was pretty good. I'd say Tech Broly and 4Q were better though. Go Tanks, Int Trio. Yeah, STR Future Gohan. He was good. He was good, but I wouldn't say he's the best. Kai Goku was also really good, but not at the same level. Yeah, I'd say AGL4Q is the best Carnival ever, honestly. Wait, no. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is the best carnival. What am I thinking? I forgot he was a carnival. Yeah, Goku is really good. Alright. Alright, watch. Gogeta got locked in slot 2, which means both the super attacks are going to be in slot 1. Watch this. Okay, they weren't both in slot 1, but the super attack I want to counter is in slot 1. Oh well. Alright, let's do this thing.
Ora wa betsu ni seigi no hero de mo nan de mo ne. Kendo na nakama o kizutsukeru yatsu wa yurusane eぞ! 本気にさせちまったな。
Yeah, I think I saw people argue Future Gohan at 1 back in the day. Any other carnivals at 1 on release? I don't think so. I think just a straightforward Gogeta. Tech Broly wasn't 1. Let's see here. Yeah, just Gogeta. Wrath Broly might be the best carnival. I was gonna say he might be the worst carnival, but AGL Omega exists. Good old AGL Omega. 2023 Tanabata really was just awful. Alright, Gogeta's probably going to take a little bit from the normal here. Because Black is going to have taken 8 attacks. Post here, but with Zamasu still alive at the start of turn. Let's see how much he's going to take. Times 1 plus 0.3 times, what, 8? Yeah, Goku Black's normal here is going to be a 9.5. So Gogeta might take a little bit here, actually. I don't imagine he'll get one shot, but he is going to take a little bit here. Ooh, we're actually low on HP. Okay, we're good. Cool. Good to go. Yeah, there were a lot of part 1, part 2 misses. Fried you for that 4-2 take. I did not see your 4-2 cake. I did not see your second thread. Oh, right, animations.
何ですか、あなた。俺はゴジータ。悟空とベジータが合体したんだよ。
Alrighty. Where's the super attack? At the very end. Okay. So we can do this, actually. Yeah, might as well do this. Yep. Alright, and we're good to go. Yeah, his takes are good. That Truth's laugh there was hilarious. That was peak. That was so funny. Water. My throat's starting to hurt. H2O. Alrighty. There we go. WW. Community is fun until it gets old. It gets old being attacked all the time. Every single thing you do, scrutinized closely. I do need to do my baton real quickly. It's been an hour. And then I'll get back to the runs. Alright. Let's see. Int. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, it's still int. Alright. Another int, of course. Alright, STR. Do we have any 20s? Nope. So we do 19. And 19. Alright. Okay, back to it. Alright, who's slot 7? We need to put Age UI on rotation. So if we can not have him get locked, perfect. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright. Let's see what this gives us. What's our luck gonna look like? Rose super attacking at the start. Okay, so that means the gods are gonna take both super attacks here. Okay. Damn. Dodge. Wow. Yeah, that's bad luck. That's very bad luck. Locked in slot 1 and just assassinated. Bruh. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Bup. Love how everyone took like the, oh, this laughs at the face of RNG post out of context because it's specifically once you're below the HP. But of course, everyone's just like, oh, he thinks it's always going to win. But Twitter's just stupid as always. Yeah, let's go with that. No, we're fine here. This is fine. You just tweeted it on its own as well. I tweeted it in with like the screenshot of below 77% HP, by the way. How often does Twitter actually get under my skin? Every now and then. It's just annoying. Especially when Truth does it too. It just gets old so fast. No, I don't think this team sucks. I'm just having terrible luck. Like, I've gotten all 3 of the 7th anniversary LRs turn 1, what, 3 times in a row now? That's just bad luck. It's not the team sucking, it's just terrible luck. I mean, bound to happen every now and then, but yeah, it sucks. Do I think I'll survive to turn 3? Maybe. We'll see. Depends on how the next turn goes. Yeah, you can say the same thing about Omega's team, but Omega's team has more loss conditions. Because here we're losing because of a specific starting rotation. With Omega's team, you lose if the wrong unit gets supered. That's going to be a lot more likely than starting with a very specific wrong starting rotation. If it was just a thing of like, oh, well, that's just something that can happen on a team. Okay, yeah, I would say that, but this is just bad luck. Especially with the gods getting double supered with all the attacks being in slot 0. That's just bad luck, too. Just never diss Texin. Texin's the GOAT. Don't diss him. Okay. Let's do this. I think this will be highest chances of survival. Alright, let's see how this turn plays out. We have a lot of loss conditions. Is Frieza okay here? If he eats 1 super, he's fine. If he eats both, he's not. Okay, I think we should be fine then. Yeah, Golden Frieza, he's starting to grow sour on me. Just because of how many loss conditions he has. It's a little annoying. Okay, well, that's bad luck. Yeah, I've had him get one shot with his active up too before. Alright. Yeah, I think this is just loss. Damn it. And of course, Gogeta had a counter. Yeah, this is just all terrible luck. Yeah, this is 3-5. Oh well, it is what it is. Bad luck happens. Teams lose. Yeah, well, it's whatever. Who even told me that targeting Rose with the Omega team first is correct? Truth did. So did many other people. Truth directly told me, you need to attack Rose first. And so that's what I was trying to do. works well when you run a full Shadow Dragon team. Maybe. And dodge. I'm tired. Bruh. I don't know, maybe because he's a dodge unit. Okay. We just need Forku to dodge the supers. Alright, he ate the normal. That's fine. Just dodge the supers. Okay. And dodge. We're still in this. Whew. Okay. The run just got saved. Cool. Yeah, might as well do this. Yeah, we're about to full heal with Gogeta anyway. Yeah, that's a win. Yeah, I just had to get a little bit of luck there. Okay, so I'm having both good luck and bad luck. So far more bad than good, but just needed a little bit of good luck and we're good to go. I did not get super lucky this stream. No, I did not. I've had a ton of unlucky stuff happen. That's like the second lucky thing that's happened. But there's been a ton of stuff that wasn't lucky. It's not insane luck, though. They have a 25% chance of both supering in slot 3. That's 1 in 4. It's going to happen every now and then. The other wins weren't luck related. They were just, alright, yeah. We won. Cool. Alright, it's going to come down to the final run then. So it's going to be 4-4 here in a second. I'd say this run was not quite lucky given the super placements and everything with the first 2 turns. If it was lucky, we would have been able to transform with Forku on turn 3. Turn 3 was a little lucky. We were able to move Forku into slot 3 and then both of the supers were in slot 3. That was the luck. That was the only luck this run. And from here we just win. All right. And 100% dodge, gotta love it. Alright. Where's the super attack? Slot 3. Okay. So here's what we do. We do the gods. Then Gogeta. And then we fist.
にさせちまったな。
Gogeta does not have the guaranteed counter here, but we're gonna kill before the super attack anyway. Why did I click that one? There we go. Yeah, the real bad luck was double super slot 0 with all those attacks in slot 0. It's kind of funny. Even if I win the next run, I've lost. How? We just need to get, not get all three 7th anniversary LRs turn 1 again. I went 5-4. Yeah, I won. Better than Omega's like 0 to 7. 0 to 6 or whatever. What should you tweet next? Let's see here. Say that Goma's won. Although, no, that's not controversial enough to be a banger. Let's see. What's a banger you could post? Say that HL Gogeta still won because of his damage. Say that Goma's not doing enough damage. Be like Deku. Pull a Deku. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Yeah, Goma is not hard to power creep. They just need to give us a slightly longer fight. That's all we really need. I did not see that post. I'm not on Twitter a ton. If I am, I post and then I leave. Alright. Run 9. Yeah, dodge cancel turn 1. But I'm not sure I see them doing that anytime soon. Because there's... Hold on. Goma, Piccolo, Daimaforku, GT Bros, Baby, Gogeta, kinda. The Blues. Caulifla. All a bunch of dodge units. Yep, time for the deciding run. Great Tao is safe from dodge canceling. He's not safe from normals though. Alright. Okay. What's slot 7? The 4s, okay. We do still have a lifeline though, so we can work with this. Frieza lock slot 2. That is not the best. Kinda wanna do this. He does take normals, but look at where Rosé's last attack is. It's in slot 2. Which means good chance that Rosé's super attack is in slot 2. And then if Zamasu supers as well, that's a loss. Oh, Tao. I mean, I'm talking like when we get power creep with fights. If I stream tomorrow, when it will be probably around the same time. I think if Frieza eats a normal, then a super, we're fine. If it's super, then normal, I think we lose. I think. It's been a minute since I've seen Golden Frieza just tank a Rosé super. Tao just needs a team. I don't know about that. Frieza might just die from the super. I don't know about that. I don't know. I've seen him live Rosé's super. And he has already eaten an attack, so his defense is up. Okay, there's Zamasu super. So I think we might be good. Yeah, I'm a little worried, but we'll see. I think if it's normal then super, we're good. If it's super then normal, we lose. Let's see what it is. I'm pretty sure we're good here, because it is more likely to be normal super than super normal. Yeah, there's normal. 22k. Here's a super attack. How much is doing? $564. Beautiful. We're good to go. Cool. Alright. Now there is still loss condition next turn, because it's going to be the 4's second turn. Yeah, I can see the hate for Frieza. The version with Blue Goku is probably going to be better than this setup. I will say, though, with Golden Frieza, he hasn't lost us yet. We haven't lost because of Golden Frieza so far. All the L's have been from the 7th Annies. I was thinking for a second I need to make sure I get same type orbs for the heal, but then I remembered, oh wait, Forku has 44% heal. We're good. Forku has his heal, and we have a revive available, so we're good. And then turn 3, Gogeta gets the full heal, so no worries. How did Forku and Gohan release in the same celebration? I don't know, man. It's also the same celebration where they released Blue Evolution Vegeta. But then again, he was only a banner unit, so that makes sense. Alright. Wow, no attacks on Forku. Okay, then. Let's grab that. Yeah, we'll leave the orbs. Cool. SJ2 Gohan, if only he hit hard. That's the thing. He should have been hitting harder. Especially with his active skill. A lot of people were on cope for that campaign. Tis a shame. Yeah, if he stacked attack, that would have been insane. You know what they could have done to balance him for both short and long content? Have him stack attack on his 12th key, because he loses his additional supers at a certain point. So, it's not like him stacking attack would be super broken for Festival, but it would still have him hitting hard enough in the medium to long range content. I think that would have been great. Also have his active skill be able to use turn 2 or something. Most cooked for unit in Dokkan history. I think so. I think it might be Gohan. Is there anyone else that it might be for? Maybe for Final Fraud Cooler. Maybe in 4Ku. I don't know. Not in 4Ku. I don't know. Because 4Ku was okay for a time. He was okay for the Omega fight. That's it. No, HLVB, a ton of people were hating on him. He wasn't hoped for. I mean, you can see the coping in the chat right now with Bup for LR Cooler, so I'm going to go with it's LR Cooler. No, they need the orbs more. Okay. Yeah, unfortunate. Oh well. I didn't see much coping for Namek Goku after Red Zone. I'm not sure I saw any coping for him. He's not designed to take supers. Yeah, that was... Oof. Okay, so he's not designed for damage. He's not designed for tanking. He has no utility, and he has no support. Okay, what's he built for then? He's not built for anything. It's normal for carnivals to be fumbled. Yeah, no. I don't know what Truth was thinking with that. Gohan was not fine. No matter what True says, he was not good enough. What a shame. And it's not even that big of an attack on turn 5. Like, okay, it'd be one thing if he was one-shotting bosses with the father-son Kamehameha, but he wasn't. He was doing like a health bar at most. And that's one of the other problems with the 10th anniversary. All the fights were just punching bags. That's really all they were. Yeah, just disappointing campaign altogether. Well, we can at least hope that Gohan's EZA is good. That's really all we can do. It's not that the fights were too long, it's that they were doing nothing. It'd be one thing if the fights were actually challenging and hitting back, but the fights, they kind of just were there. That's all they were. Yeah, you were just punching a wall, and the wall didn't punch back. It was boring. Alright. Enko Frieza EZA. I think they can be good with their EZA, because their active conditions aren't bad at all, if I recall correctly. So, I think they'll be fine with their EZA. Gohan's EZA, his stupid turn 5 condition, I thought we were past that. Alright, we do this. Yeah. No, let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, for Rainbow, let's do this. And for the last run, let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, I'm glad bosses are finally up at a good level. The game's been too easy ever since Vegeta and Trunks dropped. If the gods don't dodge, they have 87% damage reduction here. They're fine. Alright, there we go. I don't know why Truth is suddenly using his casual GC to explain why GDC power creep is. His casual... Like his casual group chat? What? To explain why GDC power creep is bad. When did he say that GDC power creep is bad? I don't think I've heard him say that GDC power creep was bad. When did he say that? Said a lot. He's in a group chat with a lot of casual players. I see. Says it in his new videos. It's just another thing he's wrong about. I think if casual players want a fight where it's on their level, they have all the past fights. I don't agree with the notion that we need to get new fights for lower level players, because if lower level players need a fight to go against, they have all the fights of Dokkan history. Fights should be made for the top like 1% of players, because power creep is the thing with unit power creep. And so the top 1% of players are constantly getting stronger. And so it's not like we're going into it's not like there's any content built for the top 1%. It's all built for the lower people. So I don't know why we need more content for the people that are drowning in content and then none for the people that have none. It's stupid. Anywho, there's the win. Yeah, I like when the units are strong. I like when the bosses are stronger. Heck, even to the point where I like when bosses are built with items in mind. I would not mind at all if Dokkan was forcing us to use items again. I said that in like my hot take video, or the hot take thread that Truth went over. And yeah, he said lots of I agree with, where it's like, with the lack of items right now, every single unit needs to have like certain baseline damage reduction, guard, dodge. But if we bring back items, that'll bring back more unit variety, which is something that we've been lacking for a while. But yeah. If we did best of 5, I would have lost, but first to 5, best of 9, I won. And that's why I keep a log, because if you only look at like a small number of runs, you can just have really bad luck for a small section, and then, okay, you can't judge a team off that. That's why I like to do 25, 30 runs of a team before I make a decision on them. Yeah, I can hop in the Dokkan General VC in my Discord for the Omega run. Thanks you, insanely good luck. My guy, I had insanely bad luck. It's because of insanely bad luck that I went 5-4 instead of whatever. Yeah, we do. I would like a boss that makes us use items again. Would be nice. Alrighty. Well, thanks for hanging out. That's it. The 7's dying turn 3 happens plenty to me. I mean, it doesn't happen super often to me. And like I said, this is just like a snapshot of a few runs. And you saw how bad the luck was. Like, what, 3 or 4 times in a row, all 3 of the 7th anniversary LRs started turn 1? It happens, but it's bad luck. So, it is what it is. We had some good luck, we had some good luck, we had some good luck, we had some bad luck. Yep. Alright, next up is Omega.